Nicole Kidman just filed for divorce from Keith Urban, and here's why you should care. The laws that are in place that protect celebrities in divorces can also protect you. The divorce filings show that Kidman and Urban had no joint assets. This is because they held everything in separate trusts or in liability companies, and that's intentional. The divorce filings show that Kidman and Urban had no joint assets. This is because they kept their separate property in separate estates and liability companies, and that's intentional. It protects their estates and keeps ownership division clear. In Texas, your first line of defense is a premarital agreement, or a prenup. A prenup can identify property as your own separate property, define how future earnings are to be treated, and even set limits on future potential spousal support. But you cannot include child custody arrangements in a prenup. To be a valid prenup, the Texas Family Code requires that the agreement be in writing, voluntarily signed, and with full and fair disclosure of the assets. If you try to hide assets, a judge can throw the entire agreement out. So if you're trying to enter a prenup, it's important to be open and honest with the other person before entering the agreement. Whether you're Nicole Kidman or your neighbor across the street, kids change everything. In Texas, the child custody standard is the best interest of the child. In Texas, parents often submit an agreed parenting plan, which allows them to make agreements on possession schedules, conservatorship, and even decision-making authority. In fact, the Texas Family Code encourages agreements such as an agreed parenting plan to promote an amicable settlement between the parents. Some tips that you can learn from Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban when it comes to creating an agreed parenting plan. Draft a plan that fits your kids' real lives. Don't wait for a judge to do it for you. Spell out decision-making authority such as healthcare and education. Outline a clear possession schedule. And add practical guidelines such as prohibiting the parent from bad-mouthing the other parent in front of the kids. So what can ordinary people learn from celebrity divorces like Kidman and Urban? Wealth does not protect you in a divorce. Preparation does. Get a prenup, and inventory your assets. And do you have children involved? Get a parenting plan. If you have questions about prenuptial agreements or parenting plans, call us at Varghese Summersett at 817-203-2220.